Feast your eyes on the class of 1966. First year shovel head, electric start, hand shovel it's called. Highly collectible piece. Just had a full frame up restoration. This is from the Zauner collection. I'll give you a quick riding demo, then I'll bring it in and tell you all about it. Like my dad used to say, if you're not happy right now, you'll never be happy. This thing's an absolute diamond. Probably want to pull the bikes out before I pull out. It's not often that I'm actually nervous before I do a motorcycle video, because I've done over 7,000 of them, and it was a combination of excitement and nervousness. This is a really special motorcycle. This was owned by Harold Zauner, rest in peace. His son Mark, if you followed the channel, sold us the Bakersfield, California 42 motorcycle collection, including the knuckles, the pans, half a dozen FLHs, both shovels, pans, and a knuckle. Some beautiful, beautiful American motorcycles, and we took a liking to this particular bike. Most of the other ones, we refurbished them, got them running. This is the one that we took to the next level. Jimmy Laurinitis, one of our senior techs here, who had an obsession with the motorcycle, I gave him an open checkbook on this and said, do whatever you want to do, and we worked on it together for over a year. We're looking at this point, it's about 15 months on and off that we've been working on this bike, and it came out freaking beautiful. What we wanted to do is we wanted to make a statement with this bike, and I think when the video, the riding video, is the statement that I wanted to make. When I know it's going to just show absolutely beautiful. The chrome on this bike, all the other FLHs had the saddlebags, the windshields, and this is, to me, if you close your eyes and think what a Harley-Davidson should look like, this motorcycle appears. This has got the style, the sound, the looks, and it rides like a brand new motorcycle because all of the running gear on it is brand new. And I'll go through that in a second. But Jimmy took this bike along with the help of Mr. Turbo, who did he's our senior tech here, who does A+ tech, that does really good wiring and turbocharges motorcycles, is what we call Mr. Turbo. So he helped Jimmy. He did the entire wire harness on the bike. Let me digress a little bit. We started out by just getting the bike running. The engine was in good running order. When we got here, it had been sitting a while since Mr. Zauner had passed. Mr. Zauner owned a shop out in Bakersfield, so he had already rebuilt the top end of the engine. It was nice and tight, had great compression, wasn't leaking oil, and it ran good. And we just wanted to make this one. This was the one where we wanted to make a statement, and I can't wait till his son, Mark Zauner, sees this video. I'm going to text it to him, the link, as soon as it's up, because I've been telling him it's coming, and this is the last one from the collection. And my favorite one, as far as the styling of it, if it goes, is just stunning. So we took it right down to the frame and the engine cases, were the only things left on the motorcycle. The primary came off, the transmission came out, the exhaust, the swing arm, the rear end, all of the tins. The tins went to Woody in the paint shop, and he spent the better part of, let me just take a look here so I don't misspeak. He spent 41 hours massaging the tank and fenders and putting this world-class paint job onto the factory original tank front fender, and that's a brand new rear fender. The bike, piece by piece, was carefully restored. Anything that wasn't perfect was either restored, plated, polished, painted, or replaced. Starting at the front of the bike, it's got a new front wheel, full front wheel assembly, new hub, new brakes, brand new Coker tire. These tires were expensive. I think it was, I'll have to check it, but I think it was like $700 for the set. I'll double check that before we're done with this video. You can see all of the original cycle parts, like the brake housing. The aluminum was polished like chrome. The forks are brand new. We bought the original forks, the bushings, the bearings, the finish of it. They're a little scratched up, and Jimmy's like, if you got an open checkbook, let's do this, right? So we put a brand new entire front fork assembly, reproduction forks, fork bushings, fork internals, fork springs. He even went as far as putting new triple clamps on it and all the bushings in the front end for the handlebars. I've never ridden a 60-year-old motorcycle that felt this tight. The front end is like on point. It feels like you're riding a brand new Softail. The nacelle is in excellent condition. The headlight bucket is in excellent condition. The original headlights and turn signals that it came to us are in mint condition. Mr. Turbo rewired, put all new wiring in the handlebars, and a complete new wiring harness, and the electrical panel everything connects to is brand new. The switch housings are all brand new. The throttle's brand new. The clutch and brake lever are all brand new. The grips are new. We went with a blue and white theme, so all of the rubber on the bike is white. Just absolutely gorgeous. The tank, the paint job is I absolutely love the color. These badges, just beautiful. The inside of the tank is as nice as the outside of the tank. The engine doesn't leak oil. The valve cover gaskets, the head gasket and the base gasket, we did the gaskets from here up. Jimmy redid those, but Mr. Zauner had done everything else, so that was all good. The entire primary was completely rebuilt. In fact, a lot of the components on the primary are new. It's got the new Solo saddle, new chrome chain guard. I'm going to refer to the work order now so I don't forget anything, because there's literally pages and I'm not going to remember it all. But has new NGK spark plugs, new spark plug wire set, a new 12-volt heavy-duty battery, new chrome ribbed battery cover. That's on the other side. The carburetor was cleaned, rebuilt, and tuned. It runs beautifully. New fuel pack was installed. Fuel pack hock was installed, along with all new fuel lines, and new fresh VP94 non-ethanol fuel in the tank, so you don't have to worry about any issues with ethanol. New intake manifold gaskets, and it has a new smooth air cleaner housing and a new filter. It has a new intake support bracket and new head pipe exhaust gaskets. The fishtail exhausts are brand new. It has new valve cover gaskets, and they drained the oil out of the tank and removed the tank from the frame, and cleaned, inspected, and reinstalled the oil tank with SAA 50 weight Maxima engine oil. Has new transmission inner and outer seal sets. All the seals on the transmission were replaced. A new Harley-Davidson transmission oil. They reconditioned the original clutch and compensator. It has a brand new outer primary cover. So if you come around this side here, this entire cover is brand new. All the gaskets and all this is new, and this is new, this is new. The inner primary is not new, but all the gaskets and seals on the primary and all the gaskets and seals in the transmission were completely redone. It has new white floorboards with new white floorboard rubber pads, new white shifter rubber, new Solo seat. We have a pillion pad, so if you want to put your honey on the back, we've got a pillion pad that comes with it. It's a stick-on pillion pad. The handlebars are the FLH beach bars that we put on there with the new white waffle hand grips, new OEM style grip button set, new short style handlebar switch caps and new long style handlebar switch caps, new handlebar bushing set, new handlebar riser bushing set, new 1.5 inch short risers, new riser bolt kit, power lube the clutch cable, and properly set the clutch booster. This has, check it out on this side here. Look at this. This is the clutch is like butter on this thing because it's got this what it's called the clutch booster, or a mousetrap is the slang name for it, I think. But it helps with the leverage on the stiff clutch springs. The suspension, chassis, and brakes were completely gone through. The front end is a new 41 millimeter reproduction chrome glide front fork assembly with triple clamps and chrome sliders, and a new chrome fork neck cap kit. New damper rod assemblies, new steering neck bearings, and we set the steering bearing preload perfectly, so this thing rides like an absolute freaking dream. The shocks are new. New Jag Specialties heavy duty chrome final drive chain. We usually put gold chains on, but Jimmy's like, no man, we gotta do chrome on this one. So we went with the chrome. Everything's chrome on this bike. It shines like a diamond in the sun, and it rides beautifully. Electric start. You can kickstart it. And show your buddies that your bike has a Kickstarter, because theirs probably doesn't. It has new Coker 5x16 wide white wall tires. The brakes are all completely gone through. Complete brake service and rebuild. New front brake cable and fitting kit. New front brake cable clip kit. New front brake shoes. Cleaned and lubed all the front brake pivots. It has a new rear brake hose. New rear brake drum master cylinder. New rear wheel cylinder assembly. And new rear brake shoes. All the controls, instruments, and electronics are brand new on the motorcycle. Has a new ignition switch assembly. The speedometer was replaced with one that we had in stock. The original one had failed. Has a new speedometer reset button, new half-inch chrome caps for the nacelle cover, a new neutral switch, a new 3-light dash plate, a new flasher relay, a new 12-volt voltage regulator, a new FLH wiring harness with spotlight and directionals. Complete new, there's not a wire on this bike. There's every wire, the complete wiring harness is brand new, including all the wires and the bars. It's like a completely remanufactured motorcycle, electrically and cosmetically and mechanically. It's like new. New handlebar wiring harness, new electrical terminal box assembly, new electrical terminal plate, new ignition coil cover, the chrome one, and the entire electrical system was completely redone. So the hinged rear fender is new. It has new chrome rear fender struts. You can see here. New license plate bracket on the other side here. A new taillight gasket. A new kickstand bumper pad. A new front fender mounting kit. A new front fender bottom trim, which you can see is brand spanking new. New gas tank mount kit. A new gas cap kit. A new gas tank emblem screws for those original emblems. It goes on and on here. That we'll probably left a few things out. Whenever time you get into an obsession on a project or a labor of love, I mean, I wasn't looking over the shoulder. I just came down every day and was, being a cheerleader and helping them. We picked out the color together. I absolutely love the blue and white. It's one of my favorite colors, this metallic blue. The 69 Chevelle SS was this color. Harley had this color too. It's just a spectacular color that plays really nicely with the white, the chrome chain, the chrome chain guard is brand new. It's a stunning piece that no expense was spared on, and it's been in and out of the detail shop. We had the detail guys on it before we did the video, 3 guys for an hour, and that was probably the 4th or 5th time we've had this bike detailed. It was down in the detail shop. A total of 30 hours of detailing, 41 hours in the paint shop, and 105 hours of service. Now, just ordering all these parts and making sure they're right, and a few of them came in, weren't the right one, it had to be returned. That's not on here, the time for, this is just the actual tech bench time, and I believe it was considerably more than the 105 once we're all in, because a lot of times 2 or 3 guys were involved. Mr. Turbo was working on it while Jimmy was working on it, and Andrew helped out, and one of Jimmy's friends helped out. So it was just a cool project that we really enjoyed working on over the last year. This is the last of the Zauner bikes. I still have the brand new 93 Cow Glide over there with 1.3 miles from his collection. I have some of his bikes here still, but this is this one was a labor of love. That's the total, 176 hours labor. Now, even at $150 an hour, which there's not a shop around in Connecticut that would turn a wrench on this for less than $175. The Harley shop is at $225 now, and they have a specialty shop that does restorations like this. Jasper's Cycles right next to the shop. It's a brother of the Harley owner, and they restore old bikes. But at $225 an hour, even at $150 an hour, that's a $26,000 service ticket. There's over $6,000 of parts, putting the total cost of this restoration at $32,400. That doesn't include what we paid Mr. Zauner from the bike and shipping it all the way from Bakersfield, California. As you can see, there's a substantial investment in this. It is being put up for sale, and if you're interested in purchasing it, or if you have any questions, you can call us at 860-454-7024. These shovels are going up in value. There was some comparables at Mecum. One sold for $29,700, one sold for $27,500. The NADA #1 value is $25,085. This one is a real special piece. We've got substantially more than those comps and the NADA value invested into it. We're into it for close to 40G, parts, labor, and the initial purchase price and the shipping. But it's a diamond. Whoever gets this one's getting a forever bike. These are totally rebuildable. All the parts are available. S&S makes they make even complete engine replacements for these. So, and it's a bike that'll turn heads everywhere you go. You roll down the main street in Daytona on a brand new $70,000, $80,000, $100,000 CVO, no one takes a second look. You're just another yuppie in the crowd, you know? But you roll in on this thing, and it's something special. You roll into the shop here with a bike like this, and every mechanic wrench in the shops, you know, you hear wrenches dropping on the ground and heads turning. So, yeah, you go to bike night with something like this, and everybody, the cameras come out. It's really a special piece. It belongs in the museum here. I wish I could keep it here forever, but we are supported 100% by the sales of motorcycles, and with a staff of 25 and a 60,000 square foot facility, we got a bit of overhead. So we've had our fun with it. We really enjoyed it. We get great satisfaction out of taking a bike like this to this level. It's really what we live for, all of us. We're all obsessed. When we retired, we'll be doing the same damn thing that we're doing now. So there is no retiring when it's a labor of love. So yeah, just a beautiful piece, man. We did this and we dedicated it to Mr. Harold Zauner, motorcycle legend from Bakersfield, California, and his son Mark for trusting us to take their collection of family heirlooms and do right on every one of them. And we did. We took them all to the next level, and they are absolutely family heirlooms. This is an investment quality museum piece is what you're looking at. So it's artwork that you can ride. I know I left probably a page of stuff off the list in the description. I know for a fact I forgot a bunch of things, but we'll try to put all of that in the eBay auction. The auction should go up and probably end next Sunday. And again, we offer financing in-house, white glove shipping to your door, roll on, roll off, and closed only by reputable shippers that we deal with, and we take trades. So if you need help getting the financing, we got you covered. We'll help you any way you can. We want this to go to another forever home. Thank you for watching. Rest in peace, Harold Zauner. God bless Harley-Davidson and these kick-ass classics, and God bless America.